Welcome to the second episode of the Lateral podcast. Thursday night football has unfortunately already passed. It feels like it happened yesterday because it did happen yesterday, and Sunday football is not is 2 days away. So
From right now, when you see this, will probably be like happening.
yeah, because
But
we do
hopefully you
not.
see it by tomorrow, which is Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully by Saturday I'll try to get this video up. But life's unpredictable, so I'll probably get it out by Sunday morning, hopefully. So, anyways, back to on topic. Second week of football is almost here, and there's not really a lot of news that's happened this year. I mean, besides A-Rod getting injured, I'm drawing a blank here because nothing really happened. So we're not really talking about news this episode. We're mainly just gonna have fun, So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a tier list because, I mean, why not? And our tier list is gonna be NFL quarterbacks. However, there's a twist. It's based on the week one performances. So even if quarterbacks are essentially good, this is based off week one performances. So like Josh Allen would be like a D tier, even though he's obviously a good QB. So that I just want to provide that context because a lot of these rankings are gonna make a lot of people angry. So I just have to clarify that so we don't get so much hate. So, all right, as you can see right here, I don't really know what I'm piling up, but you can see that there is a tier list, and we're gonna sort them strictly based on week one, as we've already said. And starting off with a man who I consider to be an enemy at this point after week one for my fantasy team, Joe Burrow.
That's easily a D.
Yeah. he
Burrow had
definitely.
like 3 fantasy points,
Yeah.
and he didn't even throw for 100 yards or a touchdown against the Browns defense, which really wasn't that good. I think his O-line was just bad, but still.
Yeah,
Just the Browns.
He definitely stole my fantasy team, so I feel like he deserves D, no questions asked.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Next up, we have Derek Carr, who, by the way, is supposed to be in a Saints jersey, but these things aren't really updated. So, Derek Carr, what do you guys think?
I think we throw him in B. He had 300 yards, touchdown. He did throw a pick.
I feel like Olave definitely helped him get those yards. I feel like Chris Olave definitely helped him get all those yards, and his Rashid Shaheed also had a lot of yards. And I just feel like he has a well-balanced receiving core around him, so he definitely did good this week. So he definitely deserves B at this point.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. All right. Next up, Josh Allen.
C.
Oh, yeah, C.
He's not bad enough to be in D, but he's not good enough to be in B.
Yeah.
I feel like he turned the ball over a lot and just...
Too many mistakes.
Yeah. A lot of mistakes. That cost him the game. All in the end.
Yep. So, next up, Baker Mayfield, who's supposed to be in a Bucs jersey. I know, I hear the comments.
I think he's a B.
Yeah, I was gonna say B
He
too.
played pretty well.
I feel like he definitely showed up in week one, especially against the Vikings. Nobody really had high hopes for them. Baker not being the best really ever in his career. But he definitely showed up and played a great game, so I think B's perfect for him.
He definitely shocked me. All right. Next up, ignoring this guy, Dak Prescott. What do you guys...
I think we also put him in B.
I'm gonna put him in B just because, if I'm being honest, he didn't really need to do much, but like he only completed half his passes and like he didn't have any mistakes, which is pretty rare for Dak Prescott, if I'm being honest.
Especially
but nothing really special, but nothing bad, nothing good.
I feel like he didn't really have much time on the field to really do anything, as our defense was doing much of the work the whole entire game, but I feel like there's nothing to really go off of pretty much. He didn't have the best game passing wise, but he didn't really have as much time to actually efficiently use the ball in his hands.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, next up, Daniel Jones.
D.
Yeah, it
I'm
has to be
sorry,
D.
D. He didn't score. He was in the whole game for whatever reason.
I feel like he had no time whatsoever the
I
entire
mean,
time. I feel like he was kind of
call me
dying the whole time.
call me crazy, but I'm gonna put him in. I want to put him in C because with how like rainy and like disgustingly bad that night was, he did his own, and I feel like a lot of the turnovers, like that one with Stephon Gilmore, that was a bad one. But like I feel like most of the turnovers and like defensive touchdowns weren't necessarily his fault. And when he needed to, he was pretty good on the run. And in my opinion, he's the only reason they didn't lose by more. But however, that still doesn't dig him out of D tier, so he's still
I
gonna
mean,
stay.
they didn't score, so he's definitely not much of a
Yeah.
team player.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Justin Fields.
C.
Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I think C.
I feel like
Because
he
he
didn't
didn't
do
play.
bad, but the
Yeah.
Packers defense definitely got him like a little shaken up, and he definitely didn't have the best game.
We definitely did bad, but just not as bad as these two guys down here. All right. Next up, we got Geno Smith.
Honestly, I expected a lot better.
Yeah.
I think we also put him in C. I don't think he did
why
bad
do I
enough
keep
to
doing that?
be a D. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
I think he's a C.
Yeah, I feel like even without Cooper Cup, even without Cooper Cup, the Rams definitely had him struggling on offense and I just feel like the Seahawks team the whole game wasn't really like playing as much as they wanted to, like to their full ability. I just feel like that was an embarrassing loss for them, especially coming into the week.
Yeah, it was for me as a man who has Geno Smith on my bench, and I wanted to get some trade value for him. It kind of hurt, but there's not really much to say about that. I mean, he did pretty bad. Next up, Jared Goff.
I think this is the first A.
Yeah.
I think he did a great job.
Yeah,
Especially in Arrowhead. That's a tough place to play. And he did a great job.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's the hardest place to play because how crazy the fans there are.
Yeah, and also on Thursday night in prime time, it was definitely a great performance by him, using all his receivers to their ability, and definitely deserves to be an A.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Justin Herbert.
I think.
Mm.
I don't want to say A.
I want to say B. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they scored a lot, but I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like obviously 2 is going to be on this list. I just feel like he probably deserves to be an A more than Herbert. So I'm just going to say probably like an 89.5%, almost an A, but like barely not an A.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him at the top of all these B tier guys.
Yeah, he deserves to be up there, but there's definitely better players who deserve to be an A, and definitely players who deserve to be an S this week.
Yeah. All right. Next up, and by the way, I just want to clarify. There's a lot of people on this list that shouldn't be here. This is the best list I could find, so I'm sorry. But next up, we have Jalen Hurts.
Well,
Jalen Hurts. I think he goes in front of Baker and Dak and B.
Yeah, I think middle is perfect spot to put him.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything special.
It wasn't very impressive performance, to say the least. It was a little disappointing, especially as a man who had Jalen Hurts. But, I mean, I guess it wasn't terrible, but definitely was not good. I think middle of B is just a good place to put him.
I'm also pretty salty because I had Goddard, and he obviously had no points. So I'm a little salty about that as well.
Very disappointing. All right, next up, we have Jimmy Garoppolo, who, by the way, is supposed to be in a Raiders jersey, but it's very outdated. So.
I mean,
put him at the top or at the second in B.
I think
he
right
threw
here
2 tutties and a pick, but I think he did solid. He got 205 yards or 200 yards.
Yeah, I feel like with the amount of points they had, he definitely had a big impact. Like, they had 17 points, and he do 2 tutties, so he pretty much did all the work on offense besides that field goal. So I feel like he definitely deserves to be in B because he's actually contributing Meanwhile, Dak didn't really have to do anything and still scored 40 points.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Kirk Cousins.
I think he goes
C.
top of C. Actually,
let's put him at the very bottom of B tier.
Yeah.
That's a good spot to put him because
Yeah,
I don't think he did as bad as the three guys down there.
2 lost fumbles, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to say C, but like, I just feel like losing to the Buccaneers without Tom Brady is kind of embarrassing. Even with Jay Jettis and Hawkinson and other guys like that on the offense, it's definitely easy to be good, but he definitely didn't do that on offense in week 1.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, yeah, there's not really much to say. You kind of said it all. All right, next up we got Lamar Jackson.
There's a bunch of quarterbacks
D.
in B. D?
He had 6 fantasy points.
I think D is a great spot to put him.
Did he actually?
He had
He didn't throw a
6.5.
touchdown.
Yeah, he did terrible.
He had a
awful.
fumble and like
paying attention, I guess.
100
He had 2
yards.
fumbles.
Yeah, he did throw a fumble. He fumbled twice. He lost 1.
Yeah.
He got lucky.
Yeah. He also threw a pick, I think. And he just wasn't. He legitimately, like, I was watching that game and I was like, this is not Lamar Jackson. Like, he did not look like Lamar. He looked like Lamar Odom out there. By the way, I know he plays basketball, but I'm saying he played like him. All right.
And I know
Next up.
Sorry. You could blame like being a hard team, but it was the Texans. Like, come on now, it's the Texans.
Yeah,
No matter how much they draft, how high they drafted, they still suck, and that shouldn't be how he performs at a superstar level in week 1. So he goes in D.
Also, I'm still salty that J.K. Dobbins is out for the year. That definitely hurts my fantasy.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. All right. But we're talking about quarterbacks here. Next up, Jordan Love.
I think he goes in A, honestly.
He definitely goes in A. Like, he, in my opinion, had the most impressive performance out of any QB. And I'm saying I take him over Tua because Tua did so much better. However, here, you got to hear me out here. If I went down the street and asked everybody do you think Jordan Love was going to go off like he did, 100% of them would say no. Everyone knows that Tua is a shootout QB. He gets so much yards. He's an amazing quarterback. But in terms of surprise and how good he did, Jordan Love was just the most not impressive, but most shocking. I'm saying he was like the most shocking because he definitely I wouldn't say he did better than Tua, but he definitely shined like more than I expected.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, all right, next up we got my boy Mac Jones.
I don't even know. Like, actually, I want to say the bottom of B.
I just want to see like some of the top of B, honestly. Like not very top, but like
he threw
ahead
3
of
tutties.
Between like Hurts and Carr. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. I just feel like it was the Eagles, and he definitely had a tough defense in secondary, but he definitely shined even through those like hard players to play against. He definitely did better than I expected, and anybody really expected.
Yeah, I guess there's not really much to say. I mean, you said it all. So, next up, we have Patrick Mahomes, and I have him at the very top of A. So, what do you guys have?
I think he's at the bottom of A or the top of B. He definitely didn't do better than Jared Goff.
Oh, I was gonna say like C for some reason, but I'm trying. I'm having second thoughts about C. So I think.
Here's the thing, though. As a quarterback, it was Patrick Mahomes all night. Everything it was like he was throwing the ball in the air and running and catching it himself. Like, if I'm being honest, the entire night, and his passes were accurate. They were in everybody's hands, but his receivers were just played so terribly that game. Without Travis Kelce to throw the ball to, that receiver corps never looked so weak. And
that's how they look without Kelce. He basically carries that offense.
Yeah, so this is based off his performance. I put him at the bottom of A because just for the reason that he did good. It's just I feel like it was just his receivers that sold him.
Yeah.
Catch my drift. All right, next up we got Kenny Pickett.
I don't know. Top of C maybe.
D.
I'm gonna do
30-7.
top of D.
If we put Daniel Jones in D, he deserves to be in D as well.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna put him at the very bottom of B. No, we'll put him in the middle.
Yeah.
Next up, Brock Purdy. I think it's another A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did good. Yeah,
He definitely
did a good
shined.
job.
Definitely a defense that carried, but still, he still did.
Not really. I feel like he has a lot of superstars around him. I definitely didn't expect him to have a game like that, especially after talking some smack in the other episode about them putting trust in him after giving us Trey Lance, but it doesn't really matter because I just feel like he has so many superstar talents around him. It was definitely easier to have a good game, but he also definitely shined in week 1, and I feel like he might shine even more for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Man, you're just taking all the words. Like you say, like you really do say it all.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Stop talking.
No, but that's not what I was saying. All right, next up,
Oh, those
D.
people.
Bottom of D.
Well,
O of 1.
actually, put him in S because he didn't really get to do anything.
you know what?
Put him in S? Why? He didn't complete a pass.
Well, it's not his fault. He deserves to be in
Well,
S
I mean,
because he got injured.
yeah. Okay, I guess by default. Put him at the very bottom of S once we're done.
No, we're putting him at D tier. I ain't doing that. Nah.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Hold on. We're gonna add a row. Watch this.
Injured.
Put IR.
Yeah, just put IR. IR. Yeah, let's go. See, that's better than A tier. Let's go. All right, next up.
I'd rather be hurt than A tier.
Russ.
Put him in
He
IR.
had 177 yards and like 2 tutties.
Put him in IR. I'm just kidding.
No. Okay, hold on. Here's the thing, though. In my opinion, that game was
Put him ahead of
assigned
Dak.
to me.
Put him
Huh?
ahead of Dak. Put him ahead of Dak.
Yeah,
He had
yeah,
more yards and tutties.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think that was a sign that he's gonna have a bounce back year. Like in my opinion, after that week 1 performance, I think he's gonna do a lot better than he did last year, which I guess isn't really that hard to top, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I
All
feel
right,
like
next
his
up.
coach is like a big help.
Yeah, my
Like
fault.
Sean Payton's definitely helping him
Oh yeah,
be much better.
Once they kick on the first play, really doesn't help much.
yeah, that was kind of.
Well, they got it, so it doesn't matter.
Well, it was taken back, but
They literally got it, bro. They didn't even get it.
Well, they got it, but then the refs hate him.
it was taken.
The refs hate us.
Next up, my boy, the myth, the legend. What do you guys want to put him?
CJ.
I mean, I want to say very bottom of B,
C.
like the
Put him on
behind
top
Kirk.
C.
Or no, top of D, because honestly,
Top of
he
C.
Dude, he was playing the
He didn't do
Ravens.
as bad as them.
He didn't even do
Well,
bad. It's just he has
He
the
didn't have anyone to
Ravens.
throw the ball to.
He has no,
didn't have
he has
any
nobody to
protection.
throw.
I guess.
I mean, I don't know if Anthony Richardson's on this list somewhere. He's probably hiding.
Yeah, I
Right
might
there,
have.
I see him. He's like in the river.
Yeah.
I see him. When I see Bush.
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. All right. Next up, we got Matthew Stafford. Oh wait, sorry,
He had
dude.
I'm gonna say
a solid
bottom
game.
B.
Yeah, I
Bottom
mean,
of D.
I mean, he beat the Seahawks. I mean, it doesn't really matter without Cooper Kupp as well. He definitely did better than I thought he would.
Head of Kirk.
Ahead of Kirk.
Yeah.
all right. Next up, the bust himself. I meant, wait, did Ryan Tannehill play?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Okay, just making sure. I was making sure I'm not.
Just C. Top of C.
That's why they left.
Well, I think
Right ahead of Josh Allen.
I think behind him, honestly.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah.
Yeah. We're second guessing ourselves. Just Keep him out on
Sorry.
spot.
Yeah, because personally, I don't know. He just didn't look good. That's all there is to say. He just did not look good.
I feel like Derrick Henry was getting like stuffed by DeMario Davis and Cameron Jordan.
Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing.
So yeah,
but,
I just feel like everybody did bad on the Titans. So it is what it is.
Yeah. All right. Next up. Thank you for doing good in fantasy. I have a bye, so I'm going to put him in A tier.
Yeah, we'll put him in A.
He deserves
put him. I mean, I think we should switch Brock Purdy and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Put Mahomes in the back. Put Mahomes in the back.
You're right. Wait, hold on. I just want to make it an addition to the IR list. I'm going to put. I think that's.
But everybody that's not even like here. Just put them on like IR.
Yeah, like Trey Lance.
Hold on.
Wilson.
Everybody on there.
Actually, Zach Wilson played.
Oh yeah.
Both. Yeah.
Bench warmer.
Just put the ones who didn't play on IR.
No. Hold on. Okay, I don't know why it looks like that, but we're gonna work with it. I don't know who you are.
Sam Darnold. Andy Dalton.
Sam Darnold.
And that's not Sam Darnold.
Taylor Heineke. Henson Hooker. Yeah, Will Levis. Sam Howell played.
Yeah, Sam Howell, Domendy.
Oh wait, is this Sam Howell or?
Yeah, that's Sam.
Okay,
Howell.
sorry, I forgot.
Domendy. It was the Cardinals.
Stomendy.
It was the Cardinals. They almost lost.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They had Romeo.
All right.
Matt Ryan, Davis Mills put him up bench.
Did Matt Ryan play? I don't think he did.
No.
He's like
No, yeah.
he's like too old
Sorry.
to be playing.
I think in my opinion, I think he's gonna retire.
Trey Lance and Carson Wentz.
Is this Anthony Richardson? I think.
Yes, that's him.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Anthony Richardson, I think I'm gonna put him at top B. He easily had the best performance out of any rookie QB that week.
Yeah.
Not really a competition, but.
And the Jaguars definitely have
Desmond Ritter played.
Yeah, the Jaguars definitely have some like good
Still
players on their
didn't do better.
defense.
Desmond Ritter won.
Definitely still shined, especially as a rookie.
Still didn't play better. And I think this is a good time to introduce our first S tier.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Based on week one. All right. Next up, I have a personal bias. I'm putting you at the bottom. No, I'm putting you at the bottom of. No, I'm kidding. I don't think he's a top. I don't think he did better than any of these kids.
Between Jordan Love and Brock Purdy.
Well, he didn't do better than Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he did, but it doesn't really matter.
He didn't.
I don't think he did.
He didn't though.
Well, I don't.
Carson Wentz didn't play. Put him on bench warmers.
Oh yeah, sorry. All right. My boy, looking fresh.
Sorry, buddy, but he goes at the
in
the middle of B.
Yeah, I feel
like we'll put him at
he's buddy and
very last part of B.
Why? We're just throwing him in a random tier now.
Zach Wilson.
Last addition to the tier list.
Zach Wilson. Touchdown.
C.
You know what? I'm going to put him at the top of C.
Yeah. Like, he won them the game. He won them the game with that pass. I mean, it's not like he caught it, but it doesn't really matter. He still do it.
I mean, he threw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't throw it.
threw the
And he didn't score the game-winning touchdown, but he was there. So
he threw the game-winning touchdown.
And just like that, look at the beauty.
He threw like the touchdown the girl was.
All right. And just like that, you can see the beauty that we've created. See that? That's beautiful. And
let us know how we did.
Yeah, let us know how we did. Comment we could have done better. We're gonna get like 1,000. No, I'm kidding. But we are gonna get a lot of comments of hate comments because we're not very intelligent. Now we're gonna move on to our second segment. Guess the NFL player. how this is gonna work is Chris is gonna have a player in his mind, and he's gonna give us. We're gonna ask him 20 questions, and within those 20 questions, before we get to the last one, we have to figure out what is the NFL player that he is thinking of, and it has to be a starter because we're not very smart. So I don't necessarily think that we're gonna do very good. Speaking of that, I'm gonna stop the screen share. So.
And there you go.
Yeah. So, I think, Chris, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I already got a player in mind.
Yeah. All right. Let's start off with the first question you always ask.
Hold on. And just to set some boundaries, it has to be a starter. So we can't, like, pick, like,
Yeah, that's
third
what
stringer.
Jacob just said.
Yeah.
And we
That's
can't do,
what
like,
Jacob just said.
we can't do, like, Cooper Rush or something.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
we could do Cooper
Oh,
Rush.
Oh,
Just
and
do,
also
like,
another thing.
No, we can't do Cooper.
If you do, like, a second stringer, just do, like, a second stringer who's known. So, like, if we did Trey Lance, we would actually know who that is.
Yeah,
It just depends. But try to do starters, but if you want to get creative, do, like, a backup who we would know.
Yeah.
So probably,
yeah,
like, Andy Dalton.
skill position backups.
And also, one more rule about it that I want to bring up is the fact that we are gonna make it skills positions. So like, it's gonna be like basically all offensive. Well, I mean, I guess we'll do some defensive players, but only.
Yeah,
for,
we'll
like,
just do any player.
Yeah, just any player in the league that's playing right now.
And you got
'Cause
obviously
I'm
got
not
to ask offense or defense. So we'll just narrow it down with our questions.
Yeah.
I mean, so Chris is
All right,
starting, right?
I got a player.
Chris starts first. All right. Is your player does your player play in the AFC?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Is your player on offense?
Yes, he's on offense.
Okay.
Does your player play in the AFC South?
No, he doesn't.
Is your player skill position?
Wait, hold on. AFC South is. The AFC South is the
Jaguars, Titans,
Okay,
Texans,
no.
and Colts.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay.
I
Does your
asked if he's
team
a skill
play
position.
in the NFC? Well, we already said they have to be a skill position. Can't be like.
I thought we said any player.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's any player.
sorry.
Is your player skill position?
Is he skill position?
Yes.
Yeah. What a waste of a question. Okay. Does your player play in the
Wait,
AFC?
are you guys keeping track of the questions?
We only asked 2.
You've asked,
That's
what
like
are we, 6?
6.
3. We asked 3. 1. Does he play in the AFC South? That's 1. Does he play in the AFC West? That's 2. And then
You never asked the AFC West. You asked if he played in the AFC.
Oh,
Then
South.
you asked what division.
South.
Then you asked if he was a skill position. And then you asked if he was like I don't know.
We asked if he was AFC, NFC, offense.
We didn't say AFC and NFC. We said AFC, which is one question.
And then we asked
then
if he's
skill-
offense.
Okay, we need to restart this
That's because Joseph's asking. He's just blurting out questions. We have to discuss it within each other.
Okay, I'll write down like how many questions you do.
All right, let's just restart this. I'll
Go ahead. I know who my player is.
Okay. Does your player play in the AFC?
Yes, he does.
Does your player? Oh, hold on, Judge. Do you think we
You guys
should
switch off questions.
Yeah.
Is your player in the AFC North?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so that's either the Browns, Ravens, Steelers, or Bengals.
Okay.
Is your player? Does your Does your player's team have the color brown in their logo?
No, they don't.
Okay, so that only leaves the Ravens and the Steelers.
Is your
So,
player Zay
2.
Flowers?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang it.
How much is
Still
that?
not
How much are we at right now?
That's 4 questions.
Okay.
Okay. Does your player play for the Steelers?
No.
Okay, so he's a Ravens player.
Ravens or
Alright.
Bengals?
Alright, yeah.
Is your player on the Ravens.
He is not.
What?
So the Bengals.
Yes.
Oh wait, the
Wait.
Bengals are orange. I'm stupid. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, my eyes aren't working right now. Okay, so it's the Bengals. Does your player catch or throw passes?
Doesn't have to be a yes or no question.
Did your player throw passes?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
It's a yes or no question. I don't really know. All right, so he's on the Bengals. He doesn't throw, so he's not Joe Burrow.
He wouldn't do like a
And-
superstar, obviously. He'd probably do
Yeah.
like.
So I feel like a feeling that it's Joe Mixon.
No.
It's not gonna be like a. It's not gonna be like a superstar. I know you. You're sneaky. It's gonna be like. I don't even know the third. Is it Tyler Boyd?
Well, we already said it's a starting.
It is
It has to be starters.
Not Tyler Boyd. Well, they all start. Can't just be one receiver starting.
Yeah. Okay. How much questions is that?
That's 10.
10.
Oh yeah, we got this in the bag.
Okay.
Okay, Jacob, it's your turn.
All right. Is your player a wide receiver?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Joseph?
Is your player first name start with T?
No.
Is your player Jamar Chase?
It is. It's Jamar Chase.
I thought we were gonna do like. Obviously it's a starter, but like I thought we'd do
Too
like more
easy.
sneaky players.
Too easy.
But it
Too
took
easy.
you guys 13 questions.
Yeah, but
I said 7 left.
we're just getting started. Jake, do you want to go
Okay.
next or should I go next?
I'm going
Okay, we need to
next.
make it a little bit faster,
Alright.
so it's like kind of entertaining.
All right.
I'll keep track of our questions, Joe.
Well, all right.
I'll keep track of them, Jacob.
You guys, all right. I'm gonna say like the introduction to like the thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So for the short, and we're gonna have to make it short this time. All right. You have to guess the NFL player that I'm thinking of in 20 questions.
All right. Well, I'll start us off. Is your player on offense?
Yes.
Okay.
Is your player in the NFC?
No.
Is your player in the
It's NFC.
AFC West?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that's. Does he play on the Broncos?
No.
Does he play for the Chiefs?
Yes.
Okay. The Chiefs.
Okay. Is it a skill position?
Yes.
Is your player Isaiah Pacheco?
No.
Okay. That was a wild guess. I just had to throw it out
Is
there.
your player a wide receiver?
No.
Is your player Jerick McKinnon?
No.
So is Patrick Mahomes.
Is your player Patrick Mahomes?
No.
Is your player
Okay,
Travis
hold on.
Kelsey?
Yes.
That's not a skill position. The skill position is receiver, running back, and quarterback.
Oh,
We'll
well,
just
I
make
don't-
the exception for tight ends because we don't really care. Because we're not going to
Alright.
restart that.
Yeah, I know, but like still. All right.
We did it. Let's go.
That was 10 questions.
One short. Let's go.
All right. I'm trying to think of a play real quick.
Wait, you're supposed to have your. Let's have it played over.
Think of one, hurry up.
boy.
All right, I got my player.
Okay, I'll start us off. Is he in the AFC?
No.
Okay, he's in the NFC. Jacob.
Does your player play in a division that's that's ends with EST.
No.
Okay, so it's either north or south. Right, Chris. It's either north or south. So, does your player
play in the NFC South?
Wait, hold on. Can we restart this? Because I realized it's in the West, and I didn't understand the question. I thought you meant does it like team name start would end with DST, and I was so confused.
He said the division.
I didn't understand. But
Okay.
my player's in the West.
All right.
Okay, well let's just restart.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, because this isn't even going to be...
You can think of a different player.
I was gonna do Kenneth
this...
Walker. I was gonna do Kenneth Walker, and he's in the West, right? Rams.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
in NFC West. Yeah. Okay. Think of a different player real quick.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, now introduce it, Joe. You introduce it.
Let's get. Hold on.
This is why I'm the host and you're not, Joseph.
Wait, hold on.
You're so bad. Let's.
Hold on. You have 20 questions to guess the NFL point. I said NBA. I'm so used to basketball because of the TT3. Hold on. Just lock in.
Lock in, Jacob.
Try to guess the NFL player I'm thinking of in 20 questions.
Okay.
Trish, you're not locked in.
I don't care.
in.
Okay, hold on. Let's try to guess the NFL player I'm thinking of in 20 questions. Go.
It's so funny. It's so okay.
What's
Okay,
funny?
I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna lock
Sorry.
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock it.
All right. We're ready.
I can barely see you
Alright.
guys. You guys are so pixelated. Okay, go.
Let's try to guess this NFL player I'm thinking of in 20 questions.
All right.
Okay.
Does your player play in the AFC?
No.
Okay. Is he in the NFC West?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Does your team? All right. Hold on. Sorry. All right. Does your team or does your
What is
player?
wrong with you?
Ooh, what's wrong with you? Okay, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just edit. I can edit. I have the power, Chris. I have the power.
Yeah, but you have you have a lot of work to do now. But
Yeah, you're making yourself busy.
Well, I mean, I just have to, because remember
Okay.
the Jesus. Okay. Does your team have the color red on it?
No.
Okay, so it's either the Rams or the Seahawks, Chris.
Who else is in that division? Okay, hold on. Okay.
Cardinals and 49ers. So
Oh,
they don't.
okay, yeah,
They're
okay.
red and they don't have red.
Is their team the Rams?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the Rams.
Is your player a skilled position?
According to
Running
you
back,
guys, no.
receiver, or quarterback. Okay, so it's the tight end. The tight end or offensive lineman
Yeah, it could be a line.
or D line.
But you didn't even ask for offense. Could be
Offense or defense?
Okay. Well-
offense.
I'll ask that. Offense or defense?
Offense.
Okay, well, it's offense. Okay. Okay. Does he? Is this player Tyler Higbee?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wow.
7 questions. Let's go.
Easy. It's too easy.
You already knew the division. Second question. I just got toasted.
Picked up.
Okay, we'll go ahead and